What's going on YouTube? Pat back here, and today I'm bringing you a totally new series created by me. As you can see on the screen, it is called Top 10 on the Weekend, and basically what it is I'm going to be counting top 10 of a certain theme or something. Today's theme, since I do mainly Pokemon, I'm going to do my top 10 Pokemon. And this is totally opinionated. You can put your top 10 in the comment if you want, for all the 12 people that watch my videos. But this is basically my top 10 Pokemon, and I hope you enjoy. First, well, I should say 10th, as most top 10 lists go, we have my number 10 in the list, which is Jirachi, the Wish Pokemon, or whatever. I don't know, I should probably look that up. The Wishmaker? It's a movie on it, Jirachi the Wishmaker. One, it was a fantastic movie, that's why I really love this Pokemon. Two, there's so many things you can do competitively. I mean, there's the Paraflinch, you got Subcalm Mind, you can run a Doom Desire set for all I care. I mean, it's your choice, not mine. But it's just there's so many cool things about this Pokemon, and how I never actually knew how to get it in Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald. I assume it was an event nowadays, but you know, there was always like I don't know, at least with my friends it was like, oh, you gotta wait for the rocket ship to do a certain amount of things, then you fly with them. I don't know if that's true or not. If it is true, that's awesome. If it's not true, then I don't really care. But Jirachi is just an awesome Pokemon, and it's fucking adorable. So there you have it. Number 10 is Jirachi. At the number 9 spot, we have Scizor. Scizor is one of my favorite Pokemon. One of my favorite Johto Pokemon, which is my second favorite region, but that's for another video. And it's everything I like about it. You can run so many sets. You can Choice Banded, you can run a bulky set. It has Mega Scizor, and holy shit, do I love Mega Scizor. I'm so glad this Pokemon got a Mega, because Mega Scizor is fucking awesome. My favorite set for Mega Scizor is that I don't know, it's like a, I guess you could say it's like a sponge kind of, because it's got max special defense, max HP, a little bit of defense investment, and it's adamant. It takes every single hit for days, and it crushes. You got Roost, you got Swords Dance, Bug Bite, and Bullet Punch, I believe, are the moves that I run. You could run U-Turn, but then I wouldn't run Swords Dance, because there's totally no point in that. But it's just all around an awesome Pokemon. I love the way it looks. And in the Celebi movie, oh my god, it was so cool chasing down shit. Like, was it in the Celebi? Am I thinking about the right movie? It wasn't even in a movie. I don't even know. It's an awesome Pokemon, though. I love everything about it. And Scizor, number 9. Next on the list, we have number 8, and that is Lugia. Holy shit, do I love Lugia. The only reason I didn't put it higher up on the list is because it's like, it's cover legendary. Like, you don't want to seem like one of those guys. It's like, oh, his favorite Pokemon's a legendary. It's such a poop. I don't even know. But Lugia is so awesome. Pokemon 2000 is my favorite Pokemon movie. I love everything about Lugia, especially its hidden ability. Not especially. It has an awesome hidden ability in multi-scale. Unfortunately, it's not released, so I can't use it. Otherwise, I would use it in every single Ubers battle possible. But it's just, I love everything. I love the look about it. It has a whole game after it. Besides for Silver, it has XD, Pokemon XD, yeah, with the Shadow Lugia. I mean, sure, it's not all about the Lugia, but it's all about, you know, it's got the Shadow Lugia. And it has Pokemon Silver, which is it's my second favorite Pokemon game. That's also for a whole nother day, that video. But everything about Lugia is so cool. I love Aeroblast. In Generation 2, you had to, or in this, like in Silver and stuff, you had to use like Whirlpool and shit to get to it. I really like Whirlpool too. I wish it didn't suck ass, but I love everything about this Pokemon. Lugia is such a cool Pokemon. Thank you, Game Freak, for making Lugia. And wasn't it like after Silver and Gold is supposed to be the last Pokemon gifts, but they were so good that they kept going, and now they have one of the greatest franchises of all time, and that's partially because of Lugia, because Lugia is fucking amazing. So many great memories, just everything's awesome about it, and I guess that's for number 8, Lugia. Next on the list, rocking the number 7 spot, has to go to Deoxys. Oh, fuck, Deoxys is so cool. You got Deoxys normal form, which might be my personal favorite. You have Deoxys Attack, also one of my favorites. Deoxys Speed, also one of my favorites. Deoxys Defense, my least favorite, but also one of my favorites, because all of them are so fucking cool. There's so many things you can do with these Pokemon. You can run Life Orb, Deoxys Speed. Deoxys Attack is fucking ridiculously powerful. Deoxys Normal, you can do so much. Deoxys Defense eats up every single hit possible. Probably the worst one, though, being that it was UU and X and Y for a while. I think it might have been UU in Black and White also. Not 100% sure about that. Gotta check that out. But, probably, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna fucking look at that. But Deoxys is just so cool. The movie that has against Rayquaza, I feel like it's one of the more underrated Pokemon movies because there's a lot going on in that one. It's very cool. Plus, it has a Pokemon that is also on this list. Don't want to give it away, but everything about Deoxys, I love its color scheme. I mean, I actually hate its color scheme. I normally hate orange and blue, but Deoxys rocks that shit. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's just everything. I don't know why. Deoxys just makes me feel good. You know, it's like there's so much you can do with it. It's such a huge threat. And you could, Deoxys speed wasn't banned for, actually, it might still not be banned. I have to look at that. That I might actually look up. But it's just so cool. I love everything about it. I love how it's from space. It's not even a Pokemon. It's a fucking alien. It's not even a Pokemon. And I love how there was, like in 3rd Gen, it was probably an event, but I had no idea. I did not know that it was an event. So again, me and my friends were just like, oh, you have to do some secret thing, and you end up getting, you know, like this elementary school bullshit. You know, yeah, you know, I know you know. But anyway, that's number 7, Deoxys. Next on this list is number 6, Rhyperior. And what I love about Rhyperior is that when 4th Gen, which is one of the probably the greatest gen, honestly, but it's not my favorite. But it brought the most to the table. But what I like about 4th Gen is that it had all these evolutions of Pokemon. Like it had Dusknoir, Rhyperior, one of them, Tangrowth, the Omega, all those Pokemon. And I thought, oh shit, that is such a cool idea. I'm so glad. Like I'm so glad that they're actually listening to people asking, like, oh, this Pokemon should get an evolution, or this Pokemon should get an evolution. But honestly, Rhydon certainly deserved a evolution, because if I recall, it wasn't Rhydon the first thought of Pokemon, but the first Pokemon is Bulbasaur in the Pokedex, but Rhydon was like the first one like thought of. But anyway, Rhyperior is such a fucking monster. Adamant, max HP, max attack, solid rock, destroys. It takes hits all day. It eats them up like they're fucking bag of skills. He just give me your attacks, and then he just fucking throws them right back at you. He's so cool looking. He does so much damage. Everything about him is awesome. Number 6, Rhyperior. Finally, we're into the top 5 part, and number 5 on my list, as you can see, is Kecleon. Now, Kecleon is an awesome Pokemon. I would love running up to it in the Pokemon Ruby and like, oh, what's this invisible thing in my way? Oh, it's a fucking Kecleon. I love Kecleon. I love everything about him. Its shiny is very simple, but it's very cool. And let me tell you, it's really hard to find pictures of Kecleon on the internet that are cool, because a lot of people don't like him. Like, the second picture you're gonna see is fucking retarded. But it's probably one of the best I could find. I wish Kecleon got like a Mega Evolution. Oh my god, that would have been so cool. But it didn't get a Mega Evolution, but it did get a hidden ability in Protein. And fucking, I love Protein Kecleon. Honestly, it's pretty good. Its special defense is 120, and its base attack is 90. So I mean, that's not bad. Let me tell you, I've kicked some ass with that, especially in a Trick Room set, or like a Brave Kecleon. Oh my god, it actually kicks ass, and there's so much you can do with it, and it gets stab at everything because of Protein. All in all, it's a very cool Pokemon. I really love the design. Even color change. Color change is such an innovative idea. It's kind of a shame that a kind of suckish Pokemon like Kecleon got it, but it's a great idea. Although its move pool isn't too great, it learns Power Up Punch, Shadow Claw, Rock Slide. See, I can't even think of 4, but you can make a set out of it. I have, and I probably will in the future. But there you go. There's number 5, Kecleon. Number 4 on this list, it's gotta be Absol. Absol is just the most badass Pokemon you can have. It's got a fucking blade on his head. It's like a dog. You can pet it. If someone comes after you, it slices his throat with its fucking head blade shit. Everything I like about it, I like everything about it, Jesus Christ. It's a really cool Pokemon. You got the Sucker Punch, Night Slash, Psycho Cut, there's Swords Dance even? I don't know, you can run a lot. And then it got a Mega Evolution, and I'm so glad Absol got a Mega Evolution. It kinda is not too good. I actually want to use it more, but it's got a really good ability. I don't necessarily love the look of it, but it's really cool. It seems like something it would be like some kind of like Greek mythology thing, maybe Roman. I don't know. I actually want to get into that. I want to look into it. I want to see, what makes Mega Absol like. It got a pretty good stat boost. I like it a lot. It's a little not too good though, but I definitely would like to use it in the future. But there's, I guess, number 4, the crazy ass badass Pokemon Absol. moving into the top 3, we got one Pokemon who I've always loved since the generation that it came out. Everything about it is just awesome. We got Tyranitar rocking the number 3 slot. It got a Mega Evolution, which I fucking love. It looks like a Power Rangers villain, which I love Power Rangers, let me tell you. In the Jirachi movie with that Dark Ball, when it gets captured, it turns into like some fucking crazy shit. He destroys everything. He's such a cool Pokemon. He is probably the one Pokemon that I find more badass than Absol, because just I love it. I love its typing, even though it's quad weak to fighting. You run a max defense, max HP Tyranitar. Whether it wants to max defense, max HP, Mega T-Tar is probably the bulkiest thing you can do to take a close combat from, I don't know, like an Infernape or some shit. I don't know, what has high attack? Anyway, it eats up its specialty because of that Sandstorm, plus running Assault Vest on it. Go right ahead, it kicks ass, let me tell you. It learns such good moves. You can run a special T-Tar with Fire Blast. That is so cool. And I have run a special T-Tar with Fire Blast, and I love everything about him. It's just, he definitely deserves the number 3 spot. I love him so much. He's just an awesome Pokemon. I wonder how he can get cooler, honestly, because everything about him is so cool. And that's Tyranitar, number 3. Taking up the number 2 slot this weekend, we have Torkoal, and holy shit do I love Torkoal. He is one of the most adorable motherfuckers in the game. Every single time I play Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I always pick up Torkoal. It's not even a choice, I have to grab Torkoal. That's one of the main reasons why I don't play as Torchic or Blaziken or whatever, why I don't pick them, is because then I'll have 2 fire Pokemon team, because I have to get Torkoal. He's just such a baller, he's just so great. He eats up hits like there's no tomorrow. You can run so many cool sets. You can run a physically attacking, specially attacking, physically defensive. One of my favorite sets, which is one of the ballsiest sets, is Baton Pass. If you would like maybe Shell Smashes or Agilities onto it. Shell Smash is probably the best. Or no, I like Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance on it would be good. Shell Smash a shit ton of like Quiver Dances on it, and just give it a shit ton of speed. You run on max speed, max special attack, Torkoal, Lava Plume, just destroy everyone. Imagine sweeping a team with a Torkoal. I love everything about it. It's so cool. It gives me one of the greatest nostalgia feelings. Everything about it is just wonderful. It's just everything about him so cool. He's just, oh my god, I don't even know what to say because I love Torkoal so much. So there you go, number 2 Torkoal. And finally coming in our number 1 spot is the fire starter of the Johto region. I'm talking about Cyndaquil, not Typhlosion, not Quilava, Cyndaquil. Now, half the reason is because, one, Cyndaquil, I don't want to sound cheesy or anything, but Cyndaquil was technically my first Pokemon, because my first game was Silver, and then, of course, I obviously played all the earlier games in Red, Blue, and Yellow. I would like to try Green, though. The Japanese Green, hopefully I can find maybe a slight English translation. But anyway, Cyndaquil, fucking most adorable Pokemon ever. Have you seen this guy? He is such a... He's a cutie. He's fucking adorable. He evolves to a huge threat in Typhlosion, which I love, but I just love Cyndaquil so much more. I love everything about him. Even though I hate Smokescreen, you get that Smokescreen early on in Pokemon Silver, and you're puffing out smoke like out of your back. You don't know what you're doing. You're a little kid. You're just hitting buttons and hopefully killing some Pokemon. He's just so cool. Ash had a Cyndaquil. I also forgot about Torkoal. Ash had a Torkoal, but that's not important anymore, because Ash had a fucking Cyndaquil. Did Ash have a Cyndaquil? Ash did have a Cyndaquil. And it looks so cute without its fire. It looks so cute with its fire when it's got its little squinty eyes, and I love everything about it. And Cyndaquil is my number 1 favorite Pokemon. There you go. And there you have it. That is episode 1 of Top 10 on the Weekend. Top 10 Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you actually like my decisions. If you don't like my decisions, go ahead and post your own. I'd love to see your guys' top 10 Pokemon. But I guess that's it for Top 10 on the Weekend for this weekend. I'll see you guys next video. But for this upload session, for this type of video, I don't know. For Top 10 of the Weekend, I'll see you guys next weekend. Wonder what it's gonna be.